What about Pelosi and her and the other woman telling them to push up on Republicans when they saw them in public, to push them out? That's inciting violence. What Trump did on the day of the Electoral College count was he was at a speech. He didn't do anything. No. Bunch of made up stuff that they're trying to get the American people to believe. If the African American people did not stand up and fight for their right to be free and to have freedom of speech and be able to vote, they wouldn't be here voting in our elections. So his argument about staying the fight and keep fighting, and if we don't keep fighting for our rights, then they're going to take them away and nobody's going to have them. When women stood up to have a vote, they fought for their right to vote. If they had not stood up and fought and continued to fight until they got their vote, we would not be allowed to vote in our elections now. This man is against the people. No, you're trying to shove it down our throats that's what it was about. If Moses had not stood up and fought for his people to have freedom, none of us would even be doing this today. But he stood up and he kept fighting until they were free, until it was right. He didn't give up. What President Trump said did not incite anything. Democrats are just upset because they had an outsider outside the governmental pool come in and start showing the American people all the stuff that the Democrats have been screwing us over on. How much taxes they've been taking out so that they can line their own pockets. This trial is about keeping Trump from coming back in, or any other outsider from outside the government pool, so that nobody else can tell the truth about what's going on.